Speaking about what's coming out, huh? How about this? How about this? What an announcement. If you guys missed it, it was yesterday. What an announcement. It's faster. 13 times faster graphics performance. 3.7 faster CPU. 11 times faster machine learning, whatever that means. Crazy battery life. So Apple announced their new MacBook Pros with their new chips, the M1 Pro and the M1 Max, which are even faster than the crazy M1s that they came out with that like kind of changed the game. It's insane what they're doing, and like because they're making their own, their own silicon, now they can write basically their iOS systems based on that, and they make it so quick and everything. And like, I obviously don't have the new MacBook Pro yet, but I can only imagine how fast it's going to be. I'm very, very excited about it. They brought the ports back. This part of the thing pissed me off, right? So look, you got a MagSafe port, like the old school Macs again. You got your Thunderbolts. Then you got obviously a headphone jack. Then you got an SD port and an HDMI port back. And then when they talked about it, if you watch the conference when they brought it up, they're like, "Yep. We know that everyone values ports. That's why we put these ports in." They act like they came up with the idea. It's like, if you knew that, why'd you take them away in the first place? Like, you're all assholes for that. Okay, we had to suffer like almost 5 years of having literally 5 years, 2016 to now, to having nothing but Thunderbolt ports and all these adapters all over the place. Now you bring them back because you realize how much you pissed everybody off. That part pissed me off. But I'm happy to have these back. I'm very excited about this. And, they have the MagSafe charger, but like it'll still charge with a Thunderbolt port, so you don't have to replace all your things. So that's huge. The ports come with every MacBook Pro, every new MacBook Pro. So it's not like, because they did some shit before too, where if you did the base model 13-inch, it would only come with 2 Thunderbolt ports, and one of them has to be your charger. So they're like, yeah, you can only use one device at a time if you want to keep it charging. So it wasn't good for DJing, obviously. That shit sucked. Whereas now you're going to get all these ports on every Mac, no matter what MacBook, even you get the base model. Keyboard's really cool too. It's like this all black keyboard. Obviously I haven't felt it yet, but hopefully it's better. I mean, I know anything 2016 and 2019, I hated the keyboards for. They actually fixed it for the 2020 that I DJ with. And then the prices. Prices went up a little bit for the 14-inch because it's supposed to replace the 13-inch, I guess. It's $2,000 starting. For the 16-inch, and they announced the 14-inch too. It's a new one. The 16-inch is $2,500. And I'm excited about this. The PC people got to be shaking in their boots because, with the M1 Pro Max in particular, it's supposed to outperform or be on par with the fastest possible PC there is. But it uses significantly less power, So like bringing this stuff on the road, it's just so easy. You can do everything back. You can edit video, crazy 8K video on battery. Like, it's just insane how efficient it is, how fast, and just, I don't know. They're changing the game with this shit. I'm excited. I'm definitely getting it. I mean, should you upgrade as a DJ? I mean, I have a 2020, almost base model, just with a bigger hard drive. MacBook, 13-inch MacBook, and I think it runs Serato great. I think it's great. I mean, I think right now, I know people with 2015s, 2014s, 2013s, 2012s that run Serato great. Now, the older Macs, eventually they're going to be obsolete. You're not going to be able to use them at all with future updates, right? Obviously, that's coming. But generally speaking, Serato doesn't take a lot of power. Virtual DJ doesn't take a lot of power. Tractor doesn't take a lot of power. You can get it done with pretty much any Mac. Do you have to rush to upgrade to this? I don't think so. I don't think it's like worth it. If you're mixing video, you're going to have a way better performance. But for me, I'm upgrading. I'm getting the 16-inch because I do my show on it. I edit all my video on it, right? So like I'm upgrading for that aspect. So if you're in, content creation, anything like that, it is supposed to be absolutely bananas. Like, multiple times faster than even the fastest Intel Macs, so I think I can't wait to get this. I'm actually going to order it after I get done the show. I want to do a little research first. I don't want to rush an order this morning, so I'm going to order after the show. I need it, and it's going to allow me to do a lot more stuff too. Like, I don't do certain graphics on my show because like this shit like starts like bugging. So it's really going to help out everything too. So I definitely want to get it, but definitely want to mention it. Shouts to Mac. Apple always changing the game.